TARDIS never gets out of bed. He's so lazy.
Good morning, or afternoon, or whenever you're deciding to watch this vlog. How are we all doing today? I'm exhausted, despite my chipper outlook on life. I could not pull myself out of bed. I swear I turned into Velcro overnight and just to the bed. I'm making my morning coffee. And we got a lot of some fun stuff I'm gonna be doing today. I finished the otter kit last night. Oh my god, I gotta figure out how to get on Spoonflower. Someone told me that that's a thing, which if you're not privy, Spoonflower is apparently a site where you can take like repeating patterns, which is what we do, and throw them onto fabric, which is what they do. And then they can sell them, and I think you earn like 10% of the sale, so not like super duper great, but like still pretty cool. And I mean, money's money, right? So we can see if we can sell that on fabric. Our goal, like, cause we can't do cotton, right? Like we can only do polyester fabric, and not everybody wants poly, even though it is a wonderful material, moisture wicking even. So yeah, I'm gonna, if you guys have any experience with that, let me know. If you have any experience with Spoonflower, or like where else could we put these patterns, because I'm gonna show you in a little bit. They're pretty cute and I want it on everything. So this is what I do all day. I just sit here. I'm just kidding. Let me show you these ridiculously cute otters. Oh no, I closed it. Ah! So these are the otter kits. So we've got like them floating on a lake or a pond or the sea, some fishes that I think are just, these look so good on little boys' pajamas. Same thing with these lily pads, and then look at these otters here, like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then of course we do a couple color variations and size variations, just kind of hone in what the pattern really wants to be. And then, you know, you've got all my other little guys that are floating around. I'm so proud of this kit, like, look how cute they are. Oh, you're giving him a smoochy smooch. Oh. This is Kayla. This is me. In case you guys didn't know, I designed this thinking that it was us. But it could be you too, like you and your loved one. So yeah, that's what I did. And there's a bunch of other little parts to it, but and this workspace is horribly sloppy, I apologize. But yep, so now I'm done with that. I'm jumping over trying to design some new stuff. We've got this project actually. It's backwards because it has to print backwards. But this is a project we're working. This is the design file for a bag that is being made. I'll try to show you later today. I think we're gonna go into their office so you can see. But they contracted us to make these, and I'm super excited because I think it's such a fun project. The company is called Public Threads. They do an amazing job. They have a really good, really good motto, like company mission, which is to help people who normally can't get jobs or underrepresented earn a living wage doing things that matter. And I really like that. And so they're a seamstress, a custom cut and sew company, and they do amazing work. Like working with them, you can tell they're all about quality. I know there's a little bit of a pitch for them, but I mean, I don't know how many people need to cut and sew, so it's not really. It's more just, it's a fun project that I'm glad to be a part of. And yeah, I'm gonna press a couple of their sheets today, this morning, and run it over to their shop, so hopefully you can follow along and see what we're doing. It's been a little stressful because the fabric hasn't been playing nice, I'll say that. Yeah. But other than that, it's been a lot of fun to work with them.
So time for a little bit of knowledge with Alex. All of these are printed exactly the same, but they're on fabric now because I pressed them. And the reason why there's 3 different blacks, and you're like, well, Alex, some of these look different. Probably not super much on the camera, but definitely in real life, there's a difference between the 3. And if you look, you'll notice some of them, they're CMKY, which I'm sure you've heard that before. And you're like, what is CMKY? And RGB, what is all of this? And why are you blurry? Because the camera hates your face. So CMKY actually means cyan, magenta, yellow, and key. And it used to just be cyan, magenta, yellow, which cyan is a blue, magenta is a red, and yellow is, well, it's yellow, surprise. And so if you mix those 3 together, you actually get a black. But the problem is it's notoriously hard to make enough ink get that black. You have to just make the pigment more dense. So they added key last, which is your black, and it's a like super pigmented color of the other 3, giving you that black color.
Well, when printing, we have full control, right? We can say, I want you to maximize out your output of cyan, magenta, yellow, and black to get a really rich black, but that might be too much ink for the paper. So you have to balance it. Maybe you want your black to be a little warmer tone, so you take away a little bit of key and you add a little yellow and magenta and cyan, or maybe your paper is a super absorbent paper and it doesn't matter what you can do, you can throw all of it, but why waste all that ink? So maybe there's a better way to do it. So there's a billion, you have 4 numbers from 0 to 100 each that you can constantly mess with. There's thousands and billions of variations. And luckily the internet exists today, so we don't have to buy expensive books to try and figure out what blacks work for what. But still, it is never a simple process, because now what's 100 on one machine isn't 100 on another, which is why Pantone actually exists as a company, is they actually make individual inks. So if you're doing like a light blue, they'll make that as a light blue ink, not just a mixture of the 4, but make it its own ink, and then tell the world, like, this is what this color is, and if you're in, you know, Turkmenistan and you're printing on your printer, you can look at our print and see that this is exactly what that is, which is why those books are so, like, a little Pantone color palette book is actually an individual run of every single shade is done on its specialty ink. So that's why it's like hundreds of dollars to make those, and you're like, but I could just print it at home. You can't. But so we're color matching right now, and it's a pain, and we do this for our stickers too to make sure we get the right, best colors. I know that there are better printers out there that we could print on for our stickers, but I really love the look. I think the little bit of texture the printer actually adds that we use does great for making the stickers kind of come to life a little and give it a little bop. And so we are experimenting with new printers right now for other applications, but for now, I just wanted to let you know, and now RGB, red, green, blue, those aren't primary colors. They are primary colors, guys. On your computer, in the light spectrum, those are the 3 colors that you need to make white. And so those, when you're talking about RGB, you're actually talking about how light comes off of a computer screen, and then that has to get converted to CMKY, which is how your printer understands it, and it's a huge mess. And this is what we do, like what real professionals who do this, who aren't just accidentally like hitting print and letting the, you know, the computer go with its best bet. This is what they do. This is your print shops. And I learned all this in the last few days. Honestly, I used to know it, but I just haven't really been using that knowledge, so I had to like dust it off and see what the world has done in the last few years to update it, and it's a lot of fun. But yeah, now we're going through. I mean, you can see, like I said, these are all the same, and you can tell this one's just so much darker than these other 2 options. And this one actually looks pretty good too, but this one definitely is the winner. So I'm going to be doing this process here to recreate that bag right now. So now we are waiting a 90 seconds, so this is actually a very long press, to get all those colors to soak into their material at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So like my fingers are just starting to get burned. Kayla's saying, what up? She's blurry.
Dogs let me know they need to go.
Oh, they gotta go potty. We have her parents' dogs here again as things are getting figured out.
And that just came out gorgeous. The blacks, it looks a little blue because I'm in front of a window. But the blacks are super black. They're very rich. Font comes out great. I think they're going to be pleased with this. It's crazy.
All right, so we are actually at Public Thread rolling up right now. I've got my samples in hand. I'm going to fold them a little nicer than this. And then we're going to see if they like them. Hopefully they do.
They just have extra of that they use, and so they let us use it, or they, you know, are just amazing, wonderful people. So
we got a coupon this morning for a free queso at On the Border for lunch. It's also Wednesday.
It's Fajita Wednesday.
It is Fajita Wednesday, so naturally we're here grabbing lunch because we've been working so hard. And I love chips and salsa, so I mean, what more needs to be said, guys? Right?
So since we got free queso, I ended up not eating my enchiladas at all, but I ate a whole bowl of queso. I'm not ashamed. She's impressed. That's the face. That's what that is. Wow. That's the vlog. So we're back at the lab. Basically, they loved everything about the case and everything, and we sat there and talked for a bit. I came home. I made some cold calls. I'm trying to call colleges to ask, hey, would you like some of our cards in your college bookstore, or maybe just see if they want mugs or any kind of gifts or anything that we could offer, just more as an exploration. We're probably not ready yet. We don't have a lot of college geared stuff, or like mom send more money cards and whatnot, or like mom, this card isn't about, like, I don't need money card or whatever, but I just want to figure out what we need to do that. And then I sent all the cards that I got from PlannerCon. I went and followed up and emailed. It was nice meeting everyone. And that's the thing about me. If I get a business card from an event like that, I will contact you no matter who you are. I just think giving someone a business card means something. I really like how the Asian culture, specifically the Japanese, where you give a card with two hands and you take it with two hands, because you're getting a contact to that person's life. Like they're saying, you can reach out to me, and that means something. That I really enjoy that ceremony that they have for that. That I just try to make sure that, you know, it's valued. And now I think me and Kayla are gonna watch some TV. It's 9:25 at night, so it has been a long day, but it was a lot of administrative work. So now we're gonna just watch some TV, hopefully. First time that we have watched TV together in probably about a month. Yeah, that's probably pretty solid. About a month, where we've actually just sat down and wanted to watch a movie. So, give you a clue about how much we are always working. And yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up. I might stay up later. I don't know what the dealio is, but so we were supposed to watch a movie, but this is what I come up to.
Play another round.
No, I finished the round. We were searching for a game.
Sure.
And somebody's like, let's make our house Easter and get our cat addicted to tinsel.
He was laying on all my stuff, so I had to get it off. So I threw it over there.
You're horrible. Well, what do we have? Easter bunnies. These are from Croatia, from friends of ours.
Love them. Those are like my favorite things ever. That's like my most prized possession, honestly. Like, I love those things.
So that girl that I follow named Miranda, that she does
that stuff?
She just finished hand painting 12, and they're gonna sell them. I'm sure they're gonna be like hundreds of dollars, but I've been watching. Little Miss Homemaker here.
Can't wait.
Are we still gonna watch a movie?
You betcha.
Yes. So we ended up not watching Disney or movies, but we sat on our couches upstairs and sang Disney movies and just kind of caught up and got to hang out. So again, another day that we haven't watched TV. Kayla's gonna go to bed. We got a weird payment from Amazon, and I'm like, I don't know, because we do sell some stuff on Amazon, but we haven't actually sold anything because selling on Amazon has proven difficult for us. I really just need to go to like a 5-minute webinar and figure it out, but I'm gonna go to bed. Kayla's gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go figure out where that money came from Amazon, and then I'm gonna go to bed. But all in all, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Back in the office again, guys. After yesterday meeting with Janae at Public Thread, she connected me with her friend who they make more clothing at Public Thread, and they do bags and things. They're introducing me to another company today at 12:15, and they're 30 minutes away, so I've got about 10 minutes to get there. And what they do is more soft goods, meaning pillows and decorative things, and it's still a cut and sew shop, and they want to see if maybe we can help them out and do anything working with them. So I'm going to be meeting them soon, so that's really cool that she connected us. That's a great thing about small business owners, is it's like you're all fighting the same battle. So when you see another small business owner who does great work, you're always there at top of mind instantly. They don't have to do any marketing to you. It's just you instantly recognize someone who's doing good things. So that's kind of cool, and I'm really happy that we're getting this opportunity. Moving forward though, real quick, I have a husband problem. And let me pull up my husband problem. My beautiful bride is very talented. I'm sure most of you know her. She's Kayla. You'll see her in the vlog sometimes. She is really talented. She's great YouTube, and I think YouTube, for the most part, she's getting discovered correctly. My issue is that I go to her blog and I am just blown away. Every time I look at it, she's doing changes. There's now a newsletter section. I am just truly like, let me show you guys just what she does. Like, She takes all these photos herself. It's clean. It's got nice scrolling. Like, this is my kit. This is our countertop. This is her desk upstairs. Like, she takes all these photos. Her writing style's easy. A lot of these are normally like quick little things to get you through your day. Very visually pleasing. And the writing just complements the images most of the time. And so, and she's constantly doing giveaways and things. But I think it's an undervalued item. So what do you guys, I don't know, do we need a PR firm? How do we make what she's doing successful? And that's I know it's not your job. That's why I said it's a husband problem, because I know what she's doing is not getting the recognition it deserves. So if you guys have any suggestions on how we can get the word out, or where like, if you take a chance, I'm gonna link, normally it's linked below the video, but just take a peek over there and give us in the comments some ideas that we could do to try and get people to realize how great she is. I mean, when she started this, I was teaching her how to set up lights and do photos, and now I look at her photos and I'm like, each one of these are professional. They're amazing. So just let me know, guys, what you think in the comments, how I can help her out. Hey guys, so we just showed up at this meeting that I had, and it was phenomenal. Ended up going for 2 hours because I ended up jumping into the next meeting. I don't want to tell you who they are, it's a little bit of a secret, but it was really cool getting to meet them. We're already planning an entrepreneurship meetup in Michigan where we bring all these local entrepreneurs together and all these manufacturers together. So if you have an idea, you can meet in one fell swoop the guy who's making your leathers, who can make the fabric, who can make the metal zippers, and bring them all together so you can have your products made. And just through serendipitous and good timing, I think we're gonna make that happen. I definitely want to be a part of that. So I am so pumped for this. It is nothing but excitement. Yeah, talk about just feeling good. I'm so happy we got to meet them. There's a lot of good business connections for us outside of just the sticker world, which is always hedging our bets. You know, the sticker community, I don't know if you're a shop owner, if you're just a buyer and you're, you know, a customer, and but sales are down for everyone. I talked to Aaron Condren, their sales are down. I've talked to, in like Planner Boss groups and things like that, there are just, everyone is saying stickers are slowly fading. And I know you don't think that, especially with that cute kit coming out Sunday. It's Otters, phenomenal. But yeah, it's something that we're just aware of, and so we're hedging against that, so hopefully we don't have to get real jobs, because I love my life. And that would be a pretty drastic change. It would be nice to have some health insurance that wasn't so expensive, but that's the shtick, right? You know, you risk reward. So hopefully this works out for us and turns into a good business opportunity. Either way, these people are just really energetic and positive, and it's just nice to meet people who share your struggle, right? And it's also nice because I've learned some things just in our little meeting that I might take back and bring into Oh Hello and make that even more efficient. So even the collaboration's great. So if you're in Michigan and you're interested in starting a business, or if you're not and you're just local, yeah, I'll be keeping you up to date as this keeps progressing. I am just like in shock right now about how this meeting turned out. And yeah, now I gotta go home and get back to my real job, right?
So now we are headed over to John and Amy's house for dinner. We haven't seen them since getting back from California, which, if you didn't know, was a totally made up word. It actually means nothing. So we're headed over there. And yeah, we're bringing the wok. Oh gosh. Oh, we're bringing the wok. And they're gonna just make food in it, and they're being super cool because they know we're a little stressed, so it's really nice to go see them and have a little bit of normalcy. Howdy-ho, neighbors. So we went to John and Amy's, forgot to bring the camera in, but we just had dinner, and now we're headed back, or now we're back home. Kayla's in bed, I am going to bed. It's been a long day, super fun, so excited about all the new things that are happening. I might end up even just, if I can't fall asleep, I might end up in my underwear and a t-shirt downstairs on my computer trying to come up, like just knock out the ideas out of my head until my brain's like, okay, you can go to sleep. But until then, I'll be hopefully falling asleep if that happens. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching today. And as always, I know I gotta do that. I gots to do it, guys. I gots to ask. Can you hit the like button or maybe that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed? It does a lot for, you know, me as a person. I appreciate it. And it really does. It helps us out. Plus, I mean, like, a second of your time makes me feel so good about myself, and I need that. I need to feel pretty. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next vlog.